Sam6602 from the board. What was the longest line you ever snorted?
The longest, probably around the 11, 12 inches.
12 inch, Jesus Christ. Lillian Garcia.
Big Bush.
You're not her landscaper, I take it, right?
No,
You
but
know
that was
nothing-
the fucking word out of the fucking ladies' locker room. That was a whole different world there.
Well, it's
What
a
are you-
Yushu tradition, and you
Wait a
better
minute.
not clam up.
Anything that comes out of a bag gets over.
Exactly.
D.
My booty clap on your mouth. Oh,
I
that
heard
was
a-
dirty. Oh my God. Okay, seriously, I have no idea where the hell that came
Booty
from.
clap on your mouth.
Where it came from.
Learning.
I may have to try it though one day.
Honey, when I get home,
What's in this wine?
booty clap on your mouth. Big D.
And there's somebody knocking on the door.
Want to see who it is? Yeah, why the fuck not?
Great story. Warlord walks up to Shawn Michaels in the locker room and hands him like a 5cc syringe. Says, you know, can you give me a shot? Shawn jams it in Warlord's ass, and I mean, he's fucking got both fucking thumbs. He's trying to push this motherfucker in. He can't get it in. He can't get it in. Fucking, he pulls it out and fucking hands it back to him. Goes, dude, I think you're full.
It's become a Yushu tradition. It's time for what's in the bag. We take a random gym bag.
Now,
from
hold
the
on.
wrestler.
Take the bag off your lap. What? I done seen that trick before. I did that to a bitch at the fucking movie theater. I said, "What's in the bag?" And I stuck my dick through a hole, and she was like, "Oh God, butter." So take that bag off.
You need a bigger bag than this.
Man,
Be a
you're
politician.
fucking awesome.
Welcome to hell.
That was appropriate.
We are there.
Yeah.
This is the time. Jonathan, what's going on?
I'd rather be anywhere else right now, man.
Yeah,
I love
I'm
all these
confused.
guys, love everybody here, but I'd rather be anywhere else in the world right now.
I'm confused on what to even say. This is Smores Indoors on YouTube, and this is the Hot Pepper Challenge in the final round with the Carolina Reaper. Welcome to our misery. So
We must really like you guys.
I don't know. I don't know why. I don't even know what to say. So I just keep smelling these. My eyes are burning.
It's ridiculous.
So we have five guys still left. 3 guys, including Jonathan and I. So we're going to eat this pepper for your enjoyment tonight. But we also have some guests on the way, but we have some curious onlookers that are joining us tonight as well. And we'll introduce them first. First off, this guy did get up to the ghost pepper. He was part of the competition. He is Jess Graham.
Hello, gentlemen.
Hello.
Testicles!
This is for the kids out there.
Ooh.
I think he died.
He literally ate fire.
Thank you for joining us, Jess.
Thanks for having me.
You
As
sure
always.
you don't want to jump back in tonight?
You know, it's tempting.
Surely you can find a local Reaper dealer in the area.
Yeah, can you guys hold on
at
for
8 o'clock?
about an hour, and I'll be back.
We'll hold on as long as you want us to. So.
I'd have to have those shipped. Honestly, I think the grocery stores stopped at habanero around here.
Probably so.
Yeah, we're into industrial grade peppers at this point. We're no longer in consumer grade peppers. This is medicinal. It's pharmaceutical grade.
Also joining us tonight, he's Mr. Dan from Flesh Wound Features. Dan, what's going on?
Nothing much. I'm sneaking here at the end just so I didn't have to do this crazy shit. So yeah, just enjoying your suffering tonight, basically.
We're happy to have you. We need all the support we can get. So appreciate you being on. So all right, now the other competitors. He is from New Jersey, Mr. Lauren Dixon, with his pepper in hand.
At least this is the end.
Yes. Could be the real end for some of us. We'll see.
It could be.
It's going to be painful in the other end. So
I'm not eating the whole thing. I want to point that out. Not eating the whole pepper.
What? What's this shit?
No.
Then you automatically lose.
I have a kid. I have to live.
I'm tired of that excuse. I can put a baby on board sign in the back of my head if you need me to. I can identify as pregnant, and that makes it equal.
You can. You are completely allowed to do it. So,
you gonna allow this, Corey?
I'll let you guys fight it out. So, but thanks for being on again.
This is why the South lost the Civil War.
That and a few other things. I feel like there's a couple things that went wrong there.
So, coming to us also from Kentucky. We have Turbo Teen Timmy.
Kentucky represent.
Rocking the impressive beard too.
Thank you. It's
luscious. It is looking luxurious, man.
It's all the bourbon.
All kinds of creams and balms in that bad boy right now.
I do.
Hey, you look like you're getting ready to go out and drink a craft beer right now.
Dude.
If I could, I would.
Look like a big IPA guy.
But thanks for being on. And thawing out down south in the state of Mississippi. He's really going to thaw out with this pepper tonight. Jay the Stingray. Everyone's so quiet.
Yeah, because we're about to die.
Realized I'm muted, and I actually have a warning on here. Do not eat pods raw, guys. So we're apparently doing it wrong. Do not serve pods to anyone without consent. Do not use as a prank. I ask parents, if you're under the age of 18 before purchasing, buy at your own risk, and be responsible. And I want to remind everyone that I asked to be a part of this fucking thing, and this is terrible.
It's going to be like The Exorcist in every little bubble here.
This is it, so looking forward to getting this
out of my life
in the rearview mirror.
You know, we all talked this over before it happened too, and we unanimously agreed that this was a great idea. I think we even used words like fun,
yeah,
and things like that. Like, oh, that'd be a good time.
Yeah, it could be a blood.
That's what I heard. I heard fun. Jess, do you want to be included? I was like, yeah, that's great.
We're all about inclusion.
I was thinking earlier, I remember Hayden eating ice cream after the fucking Serrano. And then bailing.
Hayden's like, oh my gosh, this salsa.
Just ate a pint of Bluebell and I'm out.
Hayden can't chew Big Red. We've already been over this. Like, it's too spicy. Where is JBL's kid at? He's usually here by now.
Yeah.
There he is.
There he is.
Oh God.
Hey guys, it's Jeff from Films at Home. Straight out of, we're in Boston, just picking up Blu-rays. Jaws is my favorite movie. You know, I love me some good clam chowder. I don't know what else is in Boston, but
Are you just going through like stuff in New England? Patriots.
Sucks what you did to those witches.
Patriots, the whatever the hockey team is in Boston.
Bruins, yeah.
Fisheries or something. I don't know.
Fucking sucks.
Sean says you need to eat the rest of the
Oh yeah.
All at once.
Good luck, everybody.
Put it in a milkshake.
Serrano, Hayden. You hopped out last year.
Get out of here.
Serrano.
I wouldn't have been able to make it anyway. You guys will never let me live this one down.
No.
You're from Texas,
All right,
Hayden. Come on. Spice, man. You were like the first one out.
I know. Well, good luck, everybody. I got to get back to work. I'll probably be on later. I don't know.
Hey,
We'll see.
is your dad gonna call in?
Oh, wait.
That will never get old.
No. Never.
I'll never really understand.
Lauren's hitting Google as we speak.
No.
JBL?
What does he have to do with a speaker company? This joke is terrible.
So, Jay, one thing you mentioned before we even started this thing is that your brother had eaten one of these. And what was the end result of that?
Well, he thought he was having a heart attack, and I think it put him out of commission for pretty much a whole day. That was a fresh one though, so I don't know about these dry ones. So
these tater chip ones.
Yeah.
Well, I know Lauren and Timmy and I have the same ones, and when I cracked that jar open, it smelled way worse than anything we'd had so far, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
The level of heat.
Jonathan is saying he's not going to eat the whole pepper. That's not acceptable, right?
These don't smell that bad. I mean, they smell like peppers, but not like they don't smell like those ghost peppers did.
Well, nothing does.
These are from Moon Spice.
Moon Spice.
I got these because it was.
That sounds like a Rob Zombie character name.
Yeah.
Lady Moon Spice. Lives in the
Rob
bio.
Zombie we got here.
Does anyone think they're going to attempt more than one?
No. What kind of a dipshit?
Warren has told me the past 3 fucking rounds he was only going to eat one.
That's true.
I only got one here, so
the last one kind of killed me the next day when I had the second, so I don't think I'm doing it again. Well, a big crack rock? No. Sporty Spice was no. If it's like everyone's least favorite. Well, Baby Spice is everyone's least favorite Spice Girl, but
I do want to mention. It's not really in the description of this video, but this will kind of evolve into a community chat, little hangout after this process is over, provided we're all still with it. And like I said, we'll have some guests hopefully popping in later. I know Tony Friday the 14th is going to stop by a little later, and you know JBL's kids will be back. So yeah. Anyway,
I just hope I don't puke, man.
Well, if you do,
you gonna get sick? Huh? Oh my God! He's gonna puke! 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 He's gonna puke!
Okay. Well,
again, Lauren is like, why?
I hope nobody pukes. I can't. It's hard for me to actually see that.
Please do it directly at your webcam if you're going to.
Yeah. You gotta have some
that's
distance.
the views. You become a
Sorry,
meme out
Daniel,
of the
now
show.
I want somebody to puke.
Exactly.
Just be prepared to look away, Dan.
Smores
See, that's why-
Indoors 3D.
That's what it is, man. People are hoping we have worse reactions, I think.
Yeah.
It looked like it hurt. Not the last time as much, but the time before that. Like, Lauren looked like you were in a lot of pain.
Dude, it was the taste. It was the taste.
Yeah.
It was just like somebody like encapsulated a fart and made it into a physical thing.
It was bad.
Okay. We have another guest.
Pillow pants. I prefer Lister Fiend.
Where the hell is he at?
Huddle House, bro.
You know, White Castle bathroom right now. That's what it looks like.
That's way too clean for a White Castle bathroom.
I know.
Yeah, you couldn't kill a dead hooker in a White Castle bathroom, man. It's too dirty.
It sounds like you have some experience with that, Jonathan.
Yeah, the White Castle bathroom is not the place to do it.
McDonald's, you're good.
That's where you're at, man. It's got the. Nah, I'm not going there.
They got to get the ingredients for the McRib from somewhere.
Ooh. I see you out there, steak. Hop in if you want. I just threw you the link.
Yeah, we're gonna prolong this shit.
Yeah.
I feel like anyone in here right now has to eat this goddamn pepper with us. So just to let you know.
Jake, ask them if they have Carolina Reapers back.
Not this, like I'm going to take one nibble out of it.
Jake
Like one of the contestants seems to think is acceptable.
Jake can't eat table pepper.
I'm going to eat some waffles.
Waffles?
Oh, snap.
Please. That's good.
You can't eat that stuff dry, though, man. What are you putting on it?
Syrup.
What kind of syrup? That's
maple.
Maple?
Maple, man.
The red syrup.
According to the Canadians, I don't know if I agree with that.
Well, see, I don't trust anybody that does anything besides maple syrup.
All right. Well, are we ready to get this over?
No.
Would you like to talk about maple syrup for a little bit longer?
All right.
What's everybody's favorite maple syrup?
The more maple, the better. Whatever.
I prefer to put tree bark on mine.
Just rub it down the side of a tree.
Yeah. Just slap your waffle on a tree.
So we'll let it be known that I have milk next to me and I'm lactose intolerant. So either way, this is going to end badly.
I'm so sorry, Tim.
Let's do
I
this.
love you, man. I love you, man.
That's a bad idea. I want to reiterate that.
No seeds, right? We're not doing
How's
this.
that
No,
even
took all the
possible?
seeds, Eddie.
Let me get this out. Oh, Jesus Christ.
And first up, oh.
No.
That smell, dude.
Well, at least I don't have to worry about that part of it.
It's stuck on my hand now.
All right. Here we go.
Oh, it's dripping everywhere.
It's juicy.
Oh my god.
I got so many people in here.
That seems kind of chewy. I'm not looking
Anyone else soak theirs?
No.
The whole thing?
That was a teeny nibble.
Oh, God.
Oh, I think all at once.
They're harder than the last one.
Has the burn started?
A little bit.
It's not a good flavor either.
Oh my god.
Damn.
That's legit heat. Oh. Legit.
Okay. This is a new brand right here.
Yeah.
That's a notch above right there.
The fact that it was dripping made it look even worse.
Oh, fuck you, Dan.
It makes the milk taste sour.
Yeah.
That was hard to get down. It was like chewing on a fucking rock, man.
It's just instant.
Good thing I took all the seeds out.
Oh, the milk's terrible. Wife, if you're watching, another water, please.
Jake, how's that waffle?
Corey's out.
I can breathe really easily.
It burns everything.
Is this heaven? Am I dead?
It's burning places I didn't
Very
even touch.
strange version of heaven.
My ears hurt so bad.
Oh. Now the stomach's coming.
Yes.
I think you're waffles.
Enjoying his waffles over here.
It's like he
Fucking
wanted
waffle
credit.
boy, Jake.
He put it up to his mouth.
Oh. My body's rejecting it.
I almost puked.
Thank you.
That's
While
hot.
yeah. While they can't, I'm gonna say this is the worst, much worse. It lived up to the title.
Taste is still better than Ghost, but the heat is unbelievable.
It's just like shit that it didn't touch in my mouth burns.
The base of my nose. It's like just recirculating air is like moving it around.
Jay, you getting the shivers?
Huh?
Fuck you, Jess.
Tell me not to rub my eyes.
Hey, don't touch your eyes.
Oh yeah, don't. Ooh.
Is that the new challenge? Eat a pepper, then rub our eyes.
Oh, if it did that to your mouth, I can only imagine.
Dude, that cheese helped more than anything. Hey, Lauren, my wife, Lauren, I know she's watching. Please grab me more cheese.
There's an indication on here that says these are hot, guys. These are hot right here.
Oh, thank God I didn't know.
Yeah, good thing they warned me.
Dan, how you feeling up there?
A lot of sympathy at the moment.
I feel like a constipated praying mantis.
Can't keep my mouth closed.
Yeah, Lauren, maybe this will bring your smell back.
It's gonna burn out the rest of the taste buds. Are you kidding? There's a thing like on the roof of my mouth. It feels like someone's drilling.
Is there anybody that could actually be used to this? Like that actually puts it on a salad or steak or something?
I don't see how. Like, there's no enjoyment here whatsoever. There's no good flavor here.
I don't appreciate some of the comments.
Yeah, Piz is calling shots over here.
I don't really appreciate that.
Oh God,
Sean.
It's burning in my chest, man. We've never had that before.
That's signs of a heart attack.
No, like everything in my body feels like I just ate something extremely toxic. Like it's just like.
While you're all dying, I just want to say hi to my friends and family, the Rosses, Sean out there, Lance, his.
Piz is talking smack in the chat, guys.
Yeah, for a man that ain't on here.
Come on in, Piz.
Get in here, Piz.
I'll send you some peppers, Piz.
Yeah, I'll make sure you get them.
I'll send you these right here.
Oh, my stomach. I can't help but notice that cheese ain't made it up here yet.
Hey, Jess, you want the rest of my peppers?
I'm going to switch to shamrock.
Sure, just go ahead and stick it through here.
Okay.
I'll do it with you.
Oh, that's good.
I just have like tears pouring out of my eyes.
Dude, that's the stomach burn right now. Hot stuff usually doesn't affect my stomach.
It didn't until I started this challenge.
Yeah.
The scorpion definitely affected my stomach, so this is going to be bad.
Mine
It did, but I
never
didn't get
has.
it till I didn't get it till the next day. Like I'm getting it now.
Last one we did, man, it killed me with Pepto before and after. I don't have any Pepto now, so yeah. Thanks.
No,
I will wash my hands.
I don't think so, Dan. I don't care if it gets 1,000 likes.
I think he went to get the cheese. This is going to be like an hour of him just eating like a giant block of cheese.
It's like a damn wave. It's like you think it's gone and it comes back.
So, what are we doing next, guys? The super glue and laxative?
What kind of an idiot would you have to be to eat so?
Pretty up there.
I feel like I've proved my cojones enough. I don't need to eat anymore. Did you eat another one, you fucking asshole? Every time! I told you he was going to do this shit. He told me I'm only going to eat one this time, I promise. That's exactly what he fucking said.
Are you going to let him get the glory, guys? Or are you going to...
I'll eat 3. Fuck you. How many do you have?
Oh, Jay.
God damn it, Lauren.
This is so fucking bad.
Did you eat another one?
Timmy or Lauren who ate 2?
Lauren, did you see another one?
He did.
Wasn't me.
Fucking
Wasn't me.
Lauren, we got to get the rights to this book published first. We can't be going out like this.
Hold on. Let me get some more water. I'll eat another one.
Fuck y'all. I ain't eating another one.
No, my stomach is done.
I already threw mine away.
Poe had his greatest success in death. He's just trying to...
I'm shaking like, hey.
Hey,
It's like I
you
ate
gotta
a
leave your
Snicker block.
camera on if you're crying. Part of the show.
That was a bad idea.
What led you to believe that would be a good idea?
And you didn't. You need to finish your pepper, sir.
No.
Oh man.
Wow, this one hit my chest hard.
Fucking knew you were going to do that.
Come on, Jay. Can't let me
I'll
walk
eat
away.
3. Fuck you.
Do it.
Oh, God.
Oh, shit. We have a tie.
Give it up for these guys, man.
That's the region-free crew right there. The hospital bills won't be free, though.
I'll gladly be Region C to not eat more than one.
The Coke Zero burns now.
Soda doesn't seem like it helped.
No.
From what I read,
It's so
it
bad.
doesn't really, because a lot of water in them kind of just spreads it with the soda.
The things that are happening in my stomach right now are not natural.
Oh my God. Oh man, getting those things down is a challenge.
Hayden's gonna pop in and eat some jalapeno bacon.
No, man, you gotta get a stuffed green pepper, man. I'd be like, woo! I need some ranch.
Jay, didn't you say something about 3?
Oh, don't.
No, he's gonna puke.
It hurts to laugh.
He's gotta puke.
We got a poor Lauren out there in the chat. We got several people wondering why and how are you guys doing this? Well,
I don't know. I have like 16 left or so.
Oh, fuck you.
oh no.
Ooh.
Oh my.
Oh, Jay, yeah, dude.
Oh fuck. I'm seeing shit.
Just take shrooms?
That's cheating, dude.
Wrong label.
They wouldn't kick in that quickly.
I need. Oh God.
It's not receding yet.
Well, I'm not cold anymore.
We got it
at all.
for Jay.
I'm like shivering.
I just got a smell of them when I put them up. Jesus.
Why do you still have them? Throw them away.
Might want to make a caprese salad later and top it on.
The cheese did help.
Jay, think about your kids. Don't do anymore.
I am, dude. I'm getting paid, right?
That's racist.
Checks in the mail.
Got that check, Corey.
All right.
Well, I don't think I got as much as you guys making it this far, but I do appreciate the check I got for the last episode.
No problem. Just don't
Toronto's
catch
gonna
that.
get through
Don't
college,
catch that for a while.
Your residuals.
So anybody listening, come on, you can pop on and
Yeah.
try it yourself.
Oh, don't do it.
My lips
I'd
feel
say
like
even go this far. If you have
beach
any
balls.
peppers that we've done in the whole series, jump on and eat one.
I wonder how a jalapeno right now would be. Like nothing.
I had my mom made bacon wrapped jalapenos for supper the other night. Nothing.
You know, what's really interesting is the difference of how all these peppers have affected us. This one, like the scorpion, I remember it being really bad on my lips. This one is really my mouth is burning and my throat and my chest.
I feel like Monday, Lauren Ramsey Campbell's going to come on just shaking his head, just Americans.
This shall not be discussed with the Campbell.
They say white people don't like spices.
So now that I can talk a little bit, I don't know about you guys, but the jump from the ghost to the scorpion was like 1,000,000 Scoville. This was only a 200,000 jump, but it seems way worse.
It is. Even after this, though, gun to my head, I wouldn't eat a ghost pepper again.
Right.
That's the one that I'll never try again.
Never.
That was just, it tasted so bad, right?
Tasted horrid.
You're all going to...
Now, does anybody know, wasn't the Trinidad scorpion the hottest pepper for the longest time?
It was, and that one actually wasn't that bad. I didn't feel like
2005 or something like that.
It was way worse later.
Yeah.
To me.
Hayden, if you're
It's always
listening,
worse after.
You're going to have like 8 people on your stream all in their own bathrooms. It'll be a bathroom live stream.
Well, he usually starts it in his bathroom. So
Yeah, I was going to say solidarity.
Understand that.
See, that's what the audience doesn't see, and that was the worst for me when I was glad I left on Ghost Pepper. That next morning, man, I was on fire. 5 trips to the bathroom before noon. The stomach turning. Yeah.
Lauren still doesn't look right.
It's hot. It's like all of me is hot.
Did you eat another one?
No, I just ate 2.
I think I'm gonna pick some of that up when we go to St. Louis, Jonathan.
Yeah, I'll try it.
We won't try it in the car, but
No.
I'll try it.
Jake's getting ready to rob the damn Huddle House.
Wait, what's a Huddle House?
Fancy Waffle House.
Why isn't it just called a Waffle House?
Owned by different people. Are you in Owensboro, Jake?
What? Oh.
Yeah, I wasn't planning on being here this long, but like, I really wanted something to eat, and everywhere was hot. And Huddle House was the only place with no people in it.
There's a reason for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's still the most delicious waffles I've ever had.
No.
You're going to be on the toilet all night too, just for a different reason.
Hell, Jake, you're only about 3 miles away from me right now.
Stop by and grab all them peppers.
Yeah. Yeah, come on down. Come on over, Jake. Eat a pepper.
Yeah,
I'll just stop by and eat a spoon of black pepper. Yeah, Steven's mentioned that. Have you guys seen that one gummy challenge? I've seen that.
It's so small. How can it be that bad?
Oh.
Try it.
I'm taking
Jay.
it that's not heat. It's something else.
I can't imagine it being hotter than this.
Oh, it is heat. Okay, I never heard of heat with the gummy. I thought that was.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, they do like
I've had
Suckers
habanero
great.
gummies, and they're tasty. They're sweet but very, very spicy.
They do Reaper chocolate.
Okay, I think I'm a little better.
My damn stomach.
Well, we have a tie for first place, I believe. Or how many have we had that took 2? Jay and Lauren.
I ain't doing it.
See.
Well, Jonathan only had a third of one.
I had half.
Third.
You know, if I got shot, we wouldn't argue about how shot I got.
But if I was shot twice and you were shot in the shoulder.
If you were shot twice and he was shot once, I just think he was more shifty and got out of the way.
Let's see if I can show you these.
Whoa, what are we doing there, Jay?
Testicles?
Oh, hold on.
The seeds?
Seeds, yeah.
Okay,
Lance wants to see the seeds. Yeah, they're pretty small.
Snort them.
Fuck.
We're grown people.
By the way, I got the seeds from the Trinidad scorpion, and I washed my hands like 3 times, and that shit was still in my hands. It got all in my nose. Like it was rough.
Oh, I'm good now. Thank you. Come on.
So I'm gonna grow some of these for some fucking reason.
I got ice cream and baby bells. My wife rocks. And she was watching the wrong video most of the time, so that's why she didn't hear me ask for the video.
These guys look different. Someone else, is Deadpit doing a pepper challenge tonight? Is that what's going on?
This did tail off for me faster than the 2 scorpions, though. It was rougher, but I was still in pain at this point, like serious pain. Now this is tailing off much faster.
Still burning in my mouth.
It's been a pretty sharp.
Oh, it's hot. It's still
drop off.
Just my stomach right now is destroyed.
I'm trying to meditate the pain away.
Oh, and by the way, the coconut milk didn't do shit. So
yeah, I didn't think so.
That's right. And then when Timmy when Timmy said his milk was terrible, I just blew it out all through my nose too. So. Like no joking when I'm taking a drink.
So yeah, man, do you have your new puppy there with you, Corey?
Me?
Yeah, didn't you get a new puppy?
She's not in here right now. She probably will be later.
You got a new dog?
No, same one. Had her for a little while.
Oh,
just put a new paint job on her.
Renovated the dog.
Yeah.
For winter.
This was stupid.
Whose idea was this shit?
How did this begin? Just who
There's a
brought it
clip
up
of it
first?
somewhere.
Me and Lauren.
Yeah.
Me and Lauren talking about eating a Carolina Reaper.
Oof. Well, now you know.
Fun.
Yeah, that was fun.
The answer is no.
So Corey and Jonathan, or anybody else, what are your thoughts? Are you doing some other crazy series on the channel? Like
yeah,
this?
so we're gonna work on a thing. Whoever wants to be involved. Not sure exactly the details yet, but we're gonna do a Dollar Tree food challenge. So we're working on that So no heat again. I guess
no pain.
You find some heat there, but we'll figure out how to work that and be doing that sometime soon.
I am gonna miss this.
There's some food poisoning.
It is fun.
Yeah.
Isn't there something hotter now than Carolina Reaper?
I don't think you can buy them though.
You can.
Pepper Zero or something like that. Pepper X.
Dragon's Breath, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh.
They're just not verified by the Guinness Book yet. I think is the only thing.
Then it's not real.
It's like burn a hole in your mouth at that point. How does it get much worse?
It's actively on fire when you eat it.
Oh.
This same dude in Carolina, like he's got a bunch that are hotter apparently.
Oof.
That dude evidently used to grow weed.
And
he switched to peppers.
I would use that skill for good rather than for evil.
Trinidad pepper hotter in Trinidad. That's possible. I don't know. You can lose us some spice as it comes over on the boat.
This was dumb. Glad you guys did it with me.
You were very excited. You thought you would go all the way.
I did go all the way.
I sure as hell didn't think I would.
No, Corey, you said you were going to be out like a ghost.
Yeah, if that.
You almost went out of Ghost, Lauren.
True.
The people actually voted for you not to continue.
And that's what guaranteed I'd go on.
You went Survivor style.
There is nothing more Jersey than that. It's good to see you, Jay, man. I don't like you not having power.
Yeah, man. Thankfully, we had gas logs, so everything's okay.
How long was it out?
Just a little over a day. It wasn't anything crazy.
How cold did it get down there?
It got 6 one night.
Is that the coldest you've ever experienced down there?
No, I mean, when I was a kid, we had like 0 a few times, but I mean, or around, negative, a few degrees. Coldest we've had here in my lifetime that I can remember.
Kentucky just straight up shut down last week.
I was going to say, I think we had 0 a few times last week.
Yeah. Y'all got hit harder with the snow up there, Corey, than we did.
Yeah. It's still out there.
My town just did they're just like, nah, we're just gonna wait for it to melt. We ain't gonna work on the roads or nothing. We're gonna wait until God says y'all can drive again.
It's Kentucky. They put the plows on the back of the truck for some reason and got stuck.
We've been covered in snow for a while now.
So you guys just don't go to work or anything? Just hang out.
Well, everybody goes to work. They don't care if it's a blizzard.
Yeah, that's the people here are like, what is this white shit falling from the sky?
Texas just went straight up, just shut it all down.
Yeah.
Nobody move.
I'm going to Cancun.
I always getting so much crap. That's the first thing I don't know. Like, y'all
Look,
enjoy
all
this.
y'all.
I love the idea that if he was still around, like somehow that would keep the power
Make it
on.
better. No, it's like I'm out of here, y'all. And I suggest any of y'all that have access to a plane, get the hell out.
I want to see Ted Cruz out there, like trying to jumpstart the windmill with his arms. Like,
He's got a grappling hook on the ground, swinging it around.
The Zodiac doesn't do cold.
he's too young to be the Zodiac.
That Simpsons meme was pretty funny, though.
Oh man,
I did hear that people got extremely cold down there in Texas though, with the power out and everything. So they ate some Serranos and got some milk.
they got really cold down there in Texas and put on a coat.
Burr. Well, Hayden's hot water heater committed suicide. It was so cold.
To be fair, if you were Caden's hot water cooler, knowing the things that he's seen in that apartment, you'd do the same.
What is Pacino supposed to be talking about, Daily Ghost?
This shit is hot.
Did you guys eat one of those fucking peppers? Dear God, my asshole is going to be on fire in about 20 minutes. Jesus Christ. Carolina Reaper. That's what they ought to call it. Because your butthole hurts afterwards.
Oh, fuck. Oh, I can feel it in my stomach. Oh, no. Oh, fuck you, Hayden.
I heard that shit. I might be stupid, but I ain't deaf.
What do you think? They're hiding it? It's being broadcast live.
Man, turn this shit off live. I got
Jay,
some
if you
words.
shit your pants live.
Did Timmy die?
Come on.
He's alive. Okay, we're good.
Tim, I have a question for you.
You gonna get sick? Huh? Huh? Oh my God! He's gonna puke! He's gonna puke! He's gonna puke! He's gonna puke!
I could.
Oh. So just for clarity here, that's entertainment for adults, right?
Yeah.
Classy adult.
Not very smart ones, but yeah.
I want to make sure I can fill out my census form properly about my entertainment choices.
These men are sacrificing their bodies for our enjoyment.
It's a
Lauren,
sport.
in this realm, Lauren, you're the weird one. Because horror
I
and wrestling, for some reason, go together. If you're a horror fan, you're usually a wrestling fan.
Yeah.
I get it.
I don't. So if you understand
I don't endorse
one, the two
it,
go
but
together,
I get it.
Which is weird because if he had a goatee, he'd look like Stone Cold.
Stone Cold Steve Dixon.
Smell a new shirt.
I smell an intellectual copyright.
Your name isn't Steve Dixon.
And if it's just
however,
for
I do have
me-
the rights to my likeness in all of its
if it's just for
commercial.
me,
parody. I think you get away with it.
I'm sorry. I don't really qualify as a public figure. I don't think you would.
I think you do. I think you qualify.
Not public enough.
How's everybody's stomach feeling now?
Terrible.
It's doing things, but I'm actually, I think the stomach's gonna be better with this than it was with the scorpion. I do, because like by now I knew I was in trouble with the scorpion.
I think my stomach's trying to figure out what end it wants to come out.
Just recreate a City of the Living Dead scene here. That's the solution to it all.
I think I got a little buzzed off of that. I look a little weird now.
Have you guys seen an uptick in the spam in the comments section recently on your videos?
A couple, but nothing like crazy.
Yeah.
It's always somebody.
I've definitely seen some.
It's always like some Asian woman as the avatar.
And pointing out like 34 seconds into your video, something happens that she wants you to know about.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about Hayden's visitors on the last one.
Oh no!
Oh Jesus!
Hayden pays all those people on Fiverr to do that stuff. Do you think I don't know? I figured that out long ago. Hey, would you come on my live stream and pretend that you're a porn addicted midget albino?
Pretend?
You've come to the right place, sir.
And the Romanian on Fiverr's like, you want me to do that in clown face? Clown face is a thing, by the way.
Maybe we should have done the community portion of the show beforehand, because now I don't feel correct.
Oh man.
Yeah, this ain't gonna last long.
I planned on watching Tourist Trap tonight, but I don't think I'll make it that far.
I think Timmy's having a rough time.
If you not put me in your will.
If anybody in the chat has any anything they want us to discuss, please, because I have no clue right now. So
I just think about how much pain I'm in right now.
On the next episode, we're going to be placing forks in wall sockets.
Yeah, it might be better. I mean,
maybe
get over it fast.
At least you get a little boost of energy from a shot.
On the next electrocuting episode. So let me ask you: have any of you guys watched and/or loved Manimal?
I have not seen it.
Forever ago. I have seen it.
What do you mean by loved? Like, you had relations with?
If you could have relationships with a bad 80s television show, I would have relationships with
We have
Manimal.
talked about Manimal before. Yeah.
Manimal is an incredible show.
It's popular bootleg. At like conventions, you'll always see.
Because for some reason NBC just won't put it out legitimately.
Yeah.
Are those bootleggers at conventions still prevalent? Because like almost everything's out now.
There's not as many of them, but they're still there.
I remember back in the day, man. I mean, that was like the biggest booths at the conventions.
Well, there used to be a lot more that wasn't available, though. That's the problem.
Yeah, I know. You had to go get your Town That Dreaded Sundown, your producer's cut of Halloween 6,
Peanut butter solution.
Yeah. Not Without My Daughter by Sally Field.
Karen Carpenter.
I did see that once.
Next challenge right there.
Fine after the initial zap. Unfortunately, though, if you ever cooked a hot dog in a microwave, that's what happened to his penis. It's kind of busted open at the top.
The good news now shaped
He
like
can
a
pee
true
up.
mushroom, so it's all good after the surgery. Is it still considered cosmetic surgery if you look like shit afterwards?
I think so. You should see if they'll add a couple. You should see if they'll add like a foot to it.
I'll give one wrist. That's fine. My arms can be different lengths. It'll work.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
They can look past that.
Yeah. Doc, have you ever seen a Pringles can? That's the look I'm going for. I want to look like I'm smuggling tennis balls.
I shouldn't be laughing about this at the moment. This is remarkably too close to life.
I know, but it's good to laugh about things.
Hey, Steak. Fuck you, buddy.
See, I don't think Steak's got the cojones.
No,
he doesn't.
To hang with this crowd and eat the shit we eat.
Steak sauce, they, them.
Yeah, no,
You
the
ain't got-
bootleggers are weird. I don't know if you ever run into, I think it's VHS Preservation Society.
Yep.
Yeah, that's one that at least as of a year or so ago now, I always would see.
There's still VHS rips. That's what destroys me, though. Like, even if there's a better source available, there's still the same source, the same disc. I am always on the lookout for a really great looking copy of Girlfriend from Hell.
Yeah.
And because I have the Laserdisc, and that's the best it's ever looked on anything, and it's still pretty washed out.
Mm-hmm.
But like their copy is off the VHS.
I heard a couple conversations like in their booth before where they were like, well, we can do this because it's just the VHS rip, which isn't true, but
Yeah, I feel like that's something they tell themselves. Be like, no, we can do this.
Yeah, because I don't know. I mean, like I said, there's not a lot of marquee stuff left, but But
they still have some of that stuff on the table, like Class of '99 Part 2 that's still like a trader title.
It's a lot of like sci-fi action stuff from the 90s that's still unmined. MVP's doing some of it.
I kind of miss the
Nemesis sequels.
I kind of miss the days when there was these big titles that were, still unavailable. Night of the Creeps, The Burning Forever.
I miss going back to the Miami Video Search of Miami days, whereas legitimately there was titles that no one knew about, period, but they'd show up in the catalog, and which was a print catalog, Xerox and stapled. And you'd get it, and you'd read about, this is some European film as a French-German co-production with Klaus Kinski in it. I need that. And you'd send away for the VHS tape. You'd get it. It'd be barely watchable and have all this distortion on it. And the audio was abysmal with Japanese subtitles running on the bottom.
Japanese subtitles. Yeah, I remember.
Lance, man, it's not that I hate it. I mean, I didn't own it on Blu-ray already, so like it was worth the upgrade. But like if somebody owns the Blu-ray of the Prince of Darkness from Scream Factory, it does not need to be upgraded. It also kind of pisses me off that like I feel like if Scream Factory gets the rights to something, to make it worth it for me, I want to see a new transfer. They do good work, and this is just a recycled transfer from the overseas copies of those movies. This feels lazy.
What's up, Tony?
What's up, gentlemen? Kudos to you, brave souls, for doing what y'all did. I was watching while my wife was driving down the interstate, and I felt bad for y'all.
So, sir, you get to choose the winner of the competition then, as our guest.
I said both of y'all that ate two of them. I don't see how y'all can't be a winner.
Hear that, Jay? It's unanimous now.
You guys win. Show them what they've won, Corey.
I'm in a lot of pain. Is that my prize?
Win.
I don't know if you classify that as winning, because like I said in the comment, your buttholes are probably going to look like orangutans inside out as after all that. So
You actually win a special meet and greet with a special celebrity. Not JBL Hayden.
I thought he was going to pop in.
Yeah.
Hi, guys.
Wait, what? Are we live?
For films at home.
Are we live right now?
What?
Dan, do you still own a lot of your old VHS bootlegs at this point?
No, I liquidated like my VHS right when it became a thing to, sell them on eBay. So unfortunately for me, big box and everything, I just kind of gave them away because my DVD collection was so massive at that point. I wasn't even sleeping in my room anymore. So that's how bad it was.
I still have a handful of them, mostly concert videos.
Yeah, well, that makes sense. Yeah.
Stingray.
I have a great performance from the Muffs in '93, which includes Kim Shattuck exposing more than you'd expect of her. You're never going to see a legal release of that. So,
yeah, I was going to say there are certain things. There's some old TV movies too, not just horror, but just old TV movies in general that are never. I don't think are ever going to make it.
Devil's Pyramid is Devil's Triangle is never going to show up on Blue.
Yeah. So, I mean, it has its place. I mean, for sure, there's still things that. Yeah, there was one vendor that always had the old concert stuff. He's usually always next to like Alpha DVD, which is like
I love Alpha DVD.
Yeah, the first.
You want to pick up movies for $4 that are just no one else is going to bother with. Now you have to look vintage, but they absolutely will fill that niche.
My first movie I acted in was Zombies on the Loose with Conrad Brooks, and that's a whole story. That's a whole. I don't think I've ever really told you some of my Conrad Brooks stories, but yeah, it got paired on Alpha, I think, with something called Invasion of the Reptoids. So yes, I didn't even think that thing was going to be releasable because I was like a butler. But he didn't want me to wear a butler's outfit, so I've literally got like a Fulci Lives t-shirt on. And I was like, Conrad, why don't you let me? And I was like, no, Danny, I don't want to complicate things. You're good. You look great. And so I'm like a butler, sort of.
You're just a guy that's there and doing stuff.
Just a guy that's there, pretty much. But it was cool. It was cool working with a guy that came to Hollywood in the 40s. I mean, really one of the last of his generation, even at that point. So it was interesting. It was funny going to a coin show with him where nobody got his autograph. But he had like 3 people come up and ask about, it's like, oh, is Ed Wood that guy that wore dresses? And he had it about 3 or 4 times. The only people that came up to the table and didn't buy anything. And I still felt so bad. I still remember him just like shaking his head. He's like 60 years and they only want to know about the fucking dresses. Poor guy.
How you doing, Tim?
Still very cool. Very cool.
It was. Yeah, it was.
Timmy, you don't look good, brother.
I don't feel good.
Yeah, that's what I want to know. Like, how are y'all feeling now that the time's passed? Is it still like
hurts? It's like a rock in my stomach right now.
It's no longer the heat; it's all the pain in the stomach.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take off, guys. I'm not feeling too great myself.
All right. Good luck, Jay.
Take care, Jay.
See you guys later.
Enjoy your victory, man. I don't think you can.
That's what he's gonna do. He's gonna go bask in it now.
He's going to enjoy his. He's going to enjoy his victory all over the bathroom.
Yep.
The bubble guts are real right now.
The glory will make up for the plumber bill.
Yeah. What happened in here, son? Jesus Christ! I've been plumbing for 45 years, and I've never seen nothing like it.
You're gonna have to pay me double. It's not enough.
We're gonna have to rip it all out. You're gonna have to build a new house, boy. I don't know if you understand.
I know what shit looks like, and I know what blood looks like, but I don't know what the rest of that was.
Oh, man.
It just ate right through the pipes. That's what I can't understand. It just. You ever seen a block of Swiss cheese? That's what your main water line looks like right now.
You ever seen that movie Alien, where that drop of blood goes through 6 layers?
You ate a damn xenomorph testicle is what you ate. I don't know.
I love the point where at the point where we think Hillbillies know the word xenomorph.
Xenomorph. Well, I'm a hillbilly, and I know the word xenomorph. Son, you ever seen that alien movie with that Sigourney Weaver? That bruh.
Can you imagine if you could just change Veronica Cartwright and Sigourney Weaver in the roles? Just swap them? It's a whole different movie in my head.
It is.
Lay down.
I'm sorry. I'm just still playing through this whole plumber scenario in my head.
Just build another bathroom. Seal this one off.
You got a relative's house you can stay at for a couple of weeks.
Is Steak Sauce still out there?
I don't know. Steak.
He was there at 10 o'clock. That's 7 minutes ago. He's still out there.
Steak, get on you.
First of all, get on here. Second of all, you just watched St. Maud, and I want your opinion on it because I think that'll be fascinating.
Yes. I don't know if Steaks tastes too much yet for movies.
He hates everything. He likes movies with just women in them, if you know what I'm saying.
So does Hayden.
Yeah.
Sometimes electronics.
Is that a microphone? Oh, no, it's not. Not a microphone. Well, what is she going to say into it from there? It's the worst karaoke video I've ever seen.
Well, have you seen the movie Chatterbox?
I have not.
That's what that movie's about.
Really?
It's a musical.
Talks. Really? I just found out the movie Teeth is out of print. I'm probably going to unload my DVD of that. Anybody ever watch that?
Yeah.
Yep. One of the better killer vagina movies.
One of the better ones, right?
Top 5. There are actually probably 6 or 7, truthfully.
I remember that being like a big deal when it came out, though.
Yeah.
I think I have a Blockbuster copy of it.
It is in HD on Vudu. Oh.
Yeah, I just saw where it was
learned
out of
that
print,
the Blu-ray copy of Free Willy goes for triple digits or more.
Really?
Yes.
Free Willy Cocoon.
I try to check every once in a while and see if there's something random that's out of print that I can unload for quite a bit of money.
I mean, honestly, Killer Whales are just kind of assholes. So the Free Willy doesn't work for me. I don't care. Orca was the better day of the week. So
Orca was fantastic.
Orca is a revenge flick. It's not a killer animal flick. It's a revenge flick.
Yeah.
They killed his mom. They killed his wife. They killed his baby. He's out to fuck him up.
Yeah, it's
Jaws
Death
3
on the ocean. Yeah.
No, Jaws 4 is where it became. Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
Jaws 3 and Jaws 4 are both crap. You can like them for being crap, but they're both crap.
No, I'm saying that where it became like, well, you killed my father.
Jaws 3 is absolute garbage, but I love it because I grew up watching it on TBS all the time here in the South. It was one of those that was constantly played in the whole SeaWorld atmosphere. And Louis Gossett Jr. You gotta love anything with Louis Gossett Jr.
Is SeaWorld still a thing?
Yeah.
It is. They don't do any new whales, though. Of course, they live
ever since
so
that
long.
documentary came out, they kind of
Ever since Blackfish came out, I don't know if people still went to it.
People still go. I mean, that doc really hurt them bad. I didn't realize how many trainers have been killed.
Yeah, but the shitty thing is the other side of it is that SeaWorld has actually done a lot of great conservation work that has kept endangered species on the planet. On one hand, you're like, they treat the whales bad, and the other hand, it's like, yeah, but certain species wouldn't be around literally if it wasn't for SeaWorld.
Yeah, and they can't release the ones that they've got. They'll be dead in a day, so it's hard.
What do you do with that, right?
Yeah, it's not the most ideal situation, but what are you going to do?
They need to have something to bring people in to afford all the research and all the good work they were doing. So they, made fucking whales jump through hoops.
Yeah.
My favorite thing is like the shock that people had. There's been trainers hurt by orcas. It's like, yeah,
you think
you got in a pool with a wild animal. It's like when a tiger or a lion trainer gets his head ripped off. It's like, you knew that going in. Like,
or any of those videos of the guy at the circus wrestling the alligator, but he puts his hand in the alligator's mouth, and the idea is he's going to pull it out fast enough, and he doesn't succeed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Does
everybody
anyone feel like this guy has any sympathy? You know, it's like no. It's like
or then
you
there's
stick your fingers in my mouth, I'm going to bite you too. Whatever.
There's the people that get mad at the animals. It's like that. He was being a fucking whale. That's what he was doing. That's what he was doing that Tuesday.
When I can't remember if it was St. Martin, but I did this excursion thing where you swim with it was Franco, this giant sea lion, huge. And I was a little bit like, I remember last minute, I'm like, I don't know about this. I mean, he's huge. And they have the trainers with us, and like he just dove into the pool, and I'm like sitting, I was like, I could be dead. I mean, this thing could just I don't know if they bite, but it could drag me down to the bottom of this thing.
Just like drowned your ass, man.
Yeah, swam right under my feet, and I'm like, shit, that is power. I can only imagine a whale. I mean, Jesus.
See, I mean, I'm even cautious about dogs too. I mean, like, yeah, most dogs are domesticated and friendly. At the end of the day, it's still a fucking animal. Like,
more dogs have killed people in North America than any other animal.
Yeah, I mean, people just had this weird thing with animals. Where like, oh, well, it let me feed it one time, so like, obviously, we're buddies.
Yeah.
Like,
between 2 and 3 alligator deaths a year, and we're petrified of them. But dogs are in the tens of thousands of deaths a year.
you get to like I mean, I love dogs. I don't have anything against dogs. Like, but there's
but they're an animal.
There are breeds that I'm more cautious around than others. Like, obviously, like
Shih Tzu is gonna bite you for sure, but it's not gonna fucking.
No, like a Doberman. Like Dobermans don't like me for some reason, and like I'm really,
those
really
fucking
hyper
bastards scare
aware.
me.
Yeah, I'm really hyper aware around them. I'm just like, that dog could just like rip my throat out right now, so I'm just gonna keep an eye on it. You'll forgive me if I don't want to wrestle with him.
Tim, by the way, that is a killer original penguin hat, man. Is he alive?
Maybe not.
I think he's running a loop on us. It's like
Timmy,
surveillance.
I'm sorry we got you roped into this, man.
He needs a minute.
Oh, yeah.
This all started with all we wanted to do was talk about movies, and now we're harming ourselves on camera.
There's literally a picture of me and Franco where like they have him like kiss your head, and I thought it's gonna bite my fucking ear off. I mean, it's literally like it's just me sitting there trying to smile, and I'm like, please God, don't let my ear get torn off my head by a
you know what animal? What animal I'm more terrified of than any other animal? I think of all the animal deaths you could think of, like lion, shark. Whatever.
I know which one is the most brutal to die by.
Chimpanzee scares the shit out of me because they're gonna rip your dick off. Just
that's the first thing
grab
they
that,
do.
They're gonna pull that off. They're gonna start ripping your hands off, your face, and you're just gonna lay there, this bloody, nubby mess.
Yeah,
and there's nothing you can do to stop it because he's so much stronger than you are. And some people are like, "Oh, I have a pet monkey." Yeah, well,
yeah, don't go over that. We had that case in Jersey, where that woman's chimpanzee tore her best friend's face off.
Oh no. Yeah.
Well, there's no way that chimp would have done that. He was in an Old Navy commercial.
I would not.
Jeans for a living, Lauren.
I would not work with a chimp in a movie. I'm sorry. It would be so fast for that thing to just grab you.
And what are you going to do?
Hope that
nothing you can do.
Yeah. No, there's nothing you can do.
There's just so much muscle. Like, I hate to be I'm like Joe Rogan right now, talking about like how terrified I am of chimps. But just like the muscle mass on those things is ridiculous.
Once they get past a certain age, I mean, even like I think after like 6 months they can bite a finger off. I mean, but I hear the worst is bears because they don't kill you, they just kind of like they'll hold you down and more or less just eat you alive. And that's what I've heard. Like, that's the worst. Like a tiger will just rip your throat out. You know, it won't be.
Yeah, I thought, because they always seem to, like, those and lions, like big cats seem to go for the throat.
Kill you
like,
and
that's
just
gonna
drag
be quick.
you off. Yeah.
That's going to be quick.
Bear will just hold you down.
I'm sure you've seen that movie Backcountry. I think it's mainly you just hear that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Terrifying.
I tell you, a good one is, have you ever seen Into the Grizzly Maze?
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, Billy Bob Thornton was in that. Yeah.
Yep. That's a good little bear flick.
Yeah.
Best bear death. Grizzly Man.
Oh
yeah.
That one. I still watch that doc and think like some friend would have to say, "Look, dude, you're mentally ill. Like I we worried about you.
That's what
You
I'm saying.
need
There was something wrong with that dude.
Yeah.
No one should ever get that comfortable around a wild animal.
No.
And that's exactly how he got killed. Like, I mean, there was no freak. I've heard it described as a freak. It was no freak accident. You were hanging out with a fucking bear and it ate you.
Yeah.
Like, that's a completely normal thing for someone to think would happen.
That footage of him like right across from the bear, like they said, literally like a couple hours before he was killed by it, was just so eerie. But again, I mean, I don't know what you can do with somebody like that. I mean, I guess you can't really have them committed, but man.
Hayden apparently got a tiger print wrap for his fleshlight.
He had it howder dipped.
There's a revenge movie coming. The relatives coming for revenge. The one that had to die.
Man even show the death? No.
It exists. The audio, because
audio exists. It's not out there. There's a file. You'll find it all over YouTube and like other sites, but that's not the actual.
Yeah, I think he just he claims he destroyed it because apparently it's pretty awful. I can only imagine because it killed his girlfriend too.
See, Sean, silverback gorilla. I've thought about this before too. So I think a gorilla is still better than a chimp because they're basically just gonna like pummel you to death. So
yeah,
they're gonna make
you'll be knocked out like before.
Yeah,
that chimp's gonna rip your dick off. I don't know how many more times I can say that.
How many times? Why are you talking around this chimp naked? That's what I want to know.
No, they know where your dick is. They're gonna snatch that sucker right off through the blue jeans. They know where it's at. They have a very similar anatomy.
So just a word about peeing.
Okay.
It's not a good experience right now.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh.
You didn't wash your hands?
I washed my hands. It was all internal.
Oh, really?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So just a warning.
I'm just going to hold
I feel a little bit better after
forever,
doing it, but
now.
it was an experience. I also wanted to show. Ready, Dan?
Yeah. Nice.
You went and picked it up.
Well, I assume custom cover.
Yep. There it is.
Nice. There you go. Awesome. I love that movie.
It's on sale on Vudu this weekend, by the way. Anybody who doesn't care about having a physical copy wants to see it.
The DVD copy at Blu-ray, the DVD copy, which is all that exists at Redbox, is currently $8 to get their used copies. You can check on their website to see if your local machine has it. Maybe we'll get Blu-ray down the road, but at this point, I'm really starting to doubt it. But the big deal is, I did watch the first the prelude act of the film, and it's a great transfer. Do not be afraid of worrying about it being like shoddy because it's DVD. My up conversion, it was damn near Blu-ray quality. It really was. It certainly wasn't 4K quality, but it was damn near Blu-ray quality. So do not, if you want a copy of one of the best films of last year, it's the only way to do it.
Definitely. Yeah, no, I really love that movie.
So good.
And that's the one that maybe Ronin or something. It'll be a Ronin situation, like where Haunt came to Blu-ray like a year after the DVD or something. Maybe. I don't know.
No, but you know what? It's Disney owned, so that's not going to happen.
Oh, that's true.
20th Century Studios is Disney.
Yeah.
I just don't see them doing it. That's
too bad.
It's R-rated. I mean, and it earns its R, so you're not. I just don't see how it's getting out there.
Yeah, so that's one. If anybody hasn't seen, check it out however you want to. I think $9.99 was the regular price for UHD on Vudu. So if that's your preferred method, support that movie.
However you can, because we need more intelligent, but yet visually arresting films.
I haven't heard a lot of feedback on Saint Maud yet beyond just my show. I'm not hearing people's opinions, so I'd be curious to get Stakes.
I'm not sure we want to hear their opinions.
Maybe not. I don't know with that.
I think it's going to end up at the top of my list of the best of 2021. I really do. It's going to take a lot to dethrone it at this point.
So far, I mean, it's the first one that I've seen that I would qualify as fantastic this year. There you go.
Hey, everybody.
You could take out a grizzly, right, Hayden?
Oh, yeah, you know.
Clothesline from hell.
Why are you in your bathroom again?
I'm taking a shit. I figured that's the only way you deserve my presence. Is if I'm taking a shit. No, I'm just joking. Everyone's still alive after that Carolina Reaper pepper?
Well, Jay's dealing with it, I think, in private now.
He said he might be back, so we'll see.
And Tim is 9/10th zombie at this point, so.
Yeah, I don't feel good.
I'm still here. I'm just going to turn my camera off.
Why are you white?
Thank you, sir. He always brings his class and dignity to anything he touches.
So you can buy Empty Man from Redbox. Do you have to order that online or?
No, sir. You can go to the Redbox website. There's a section to find films that are for sale. You enter your zip code. It'll find the closest machines that have the movie you want. Then you go to the machine. There's a button on it that says buy movies. It's right under rent movies. Push it. Go to category. If you do that and choose horror, it's the first selection. But it's also the most expensive disc in the machine at the moment at $8.99.
Yeah, that's what mine says.
That's not bad. I mean, that's
no.
No,
Usually
usually
DVD only.
like
No
$4 or
Blu-ray.
$5.
No Blu-ray exists of the thing.
I'll still take it.
Yeah, no, and it looks beautiful on my television. So,
yeah,
and if you've seen the film, like that opening and where that opening is, it's just gorgeous photography, and it looked great to me. So,
by the way, one of the main pinnacle actors in the prologue or whatever you want to call it. Is that the prologue that comes before the movie?
Yeah, I don't want to talk much about it because that's one of the great surprises. Of the
I won't. But the main actor, one of them, is from Haunt. Oddly enough. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Trying to remember.
It's one of those movies that I like, but I can't get my blood pressure up about it. It's fine. It's fine.
Anybody watched? I'm sorry.
No, that's cool.
Anybody watch Willy's Wonderland yet?
Yep.
And
it's exactly what you would expect it to be. I mean, and that might be good.
Fun. I've heard it's fun. Yeah.
Nick Cage has no dialogue, which I think was a mistake.
What?
If you're gonna cast somebody like, not one word.
Oh my god, no.
Yeah, he plays.
But I've heard that's also like a quirk of the movie that like kind of works.
Yeah, but that's what they said about Jay and Silent Bob, and I fucking hated that shit.
Corey, we take care of this for me.
I hate silent characters.
Thank you.
I can't do silent characters. I just can't.
He doesn't even know anything happened.
I mean,
you can't punish the oblivious.
No, I saw that he took me out.
My short review would be if you're looking at the commercial and you think it's fun, it will be. If you think it's stupid,
I don't think it's a $20 rent.
No, not. I would not.
See,
Right. Well,
here's the
that's a
deal.
lot.
Antoine Lee, I know he has the screener. I've been hinting at him. I'm gonna need him to send that to me. So,
Yeah,
Antoine.
Yeah,
Hook your boy up.
Yeah, it's fun. I don't.
$20 rent is just ridiculous.
I'm surprised that it wouldn't be an own option for $20. To be honest,
But I just have such a weird relationship with owning digital media. I don't care for that either. Like, just give me like $8 to rent it. That's what I want. Like, that's people will watch it at that price.
Yeah, I don't. It's just hard with some stuff. I mean, like, what was like Trolls was like $30, or there was one thing that was like
I was
$30.
forced to do that. Trolls was 20, but Mulan was
Mulan. There you go.
with your Disney Plus subscription. I don't think they've tried that again. I think because there was quite a bit of backlash for that.
Yeah, I know the argument. Everybody's like, "Oh, well, Full House," but I'm like, "Well, there's some people with one kid. I mean, we're still $30. It's a lot."
Or there's people who no kids. Like there's just somebody sitting there watching it on their couch by themselves.
Yeah, and the theatrical experience you're paying for, communal experience.
Yeah.
That's not comparable to me. That's why, like I said, I just don't see a lot of people dropping $20 and $30 for rentals. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm not in touch with people, but I don't see that.
I think it's going to be a hybrid approach ultimately, like what you're seeing from HBO Max. Whereas I think it'll be like their streaming service will cost one thing, and then if you pay $8 more a month, you get their one theatrical day and date with theaters. I think that probably has some life to it.
I see your everyday moviegoers as a family sitting at home is a way cheaper option rather than you can have by the time it's like if you have a family of 4, $30 is a hell of a deal after you go to the concession stand and rack up for and all that. But as your common moviegoers, as I said, love the cinema experience, love going to the theater, love everything about it. I think there's more of just the common people that it's something for them to take the family to do, and they'll push more for the stay-at-home option, in my opinion.
Yeah. I mean, I'm coming at it from a single guy's perspective, so I know it's different for everybody, but yeah. I don't know. I mean, I get so much
every time now. It's crazy to think about. A year ago, we would have never thought that this would be an option like it is.
Yeah, well,
I'm interested. Sorry.
Oh no, I was just saying. I think COVID's sped everything up by like a decade at least.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see. So, like the Warner Brothers HBO Max deal, I guess that's just through this year, if I'm correct, right? Like, anybody think that's
the plan
gonna,
right now?
That's what I'm saying. Anybody think that's going to carry over? Because I see it being very successful. I don't know that for sure. Like, I don't know any numbers.
Absolutely not.
I don't think so.
It can't. Oh, you can't produce films like Wonder Woman and Godzilla versus Kong at the price tag they are, and justify their bottom line with streaming. You just can't.
Yeah, you know more than I do, Lauren, but just the little bit that I've read, I'm like, there's no way. Like Godzilla versus Kong, I don't see how you make those kind of movies anymore. It's not the worst thing for me because, I mean, again, my favorite movies always tend to be the oddball stuff, like, that's shot for under $1 million maybe now. But
just because I'm ignorant, like, let's look at the Netflix model, okay? So that's not really that much different. Now, there's not as many of those gigantic budget movies, okay? So there are a couple that come out probably once, twice a year.
Yeah, Bright.
Netflix they have a real budget, right? So, I mean, in theory, it's working there, even though I don't think Netflix has ever turned a profit, a real profit. But,
okay, I'm assuming. Hopefully that was fake.
But it must work on to some degree.
So the way it works is that Netflix will have it'll be a Netflix exclusive, right? But that is not true worldwide exclusivity. They still can sell rights elsewhere, and the projects you're talking about are like, generally speaking, $30 million productions or less.
Mm-hmm.
So it gets rolled in, and then ultimately later, after the exclusivity period is gone, they market that thing. They get all the additional revenue from showings on regular cable and television, whatever. They will market that shit out, I promise you.
Yeah, but I mean, this the HBO Max deal is, I mean, it's obviously only North America.
Yeah, a lot of people have speculated that Netflix won't be able to keep the same binge model forever.
From what I understand, they're actually making no money. Like, they have been losing money for at least a decade.
Yeah.
They have a separate business, though. So one of the things is their analytics that they sell to advertisers based on who consumes their product, which is in your agreement, by the way, which no one reads, is a separate source of income. it's a huge data point for almost any advertiser.
Well, you just had to assume that at this point, anything you sign up for, that stuff's being sold.
I'm wondering if they'll ever do a commercial option on Netflix. That's another thing I thought they might, or maybe they do. Maybe I'm so out of touch. I don't have that, but I know Hulu does that. There's a few others. I can't watch a movie with commercials anymore. I'm spoiled.
Anytime there's an option for ad free, if I'm signing up for it, I get ad free.
Yeah,
which I'm excited that I'd had Peacock for a little bit. I'm excited I now get the network with that too. That's a huge value for $10.
Oh, yeah, I mean you're paying the same. Yeah,
you can pee on my cock.
That's I know that the network. I mean WWE's getting paid a shit ton of money from NBC, but you get all the pay-per-views for what is Peacock Network? $5.99, $3.99.
Well, see, I pay for no ads, so it's $10.
Okay,
it'll
so
be the
$2.
same price without ads. Yeah,
so
I don't know
all the Peacock Network, and then WWE.
Yeah, like you get so much value.
Yeah, and the monthly pay-per-view, and your pay-per-views and everything. I mean, that's amazing deal.
I wish it was in time for Mania, right? Like they would have went ahead and rolled it over because I don't have the network right now.
It's gonna be.
It is. Yeah, March 8th.
Oh, yeah.
I think March 18th is when, if you have the network currently, it'll automatically switch you to the $5. So basically, I guess 17th cancel the current and then upgrade. I don't know if there's anything else that I'll watch on Peacock. I
watch a ton of
Office.
I watch a ton of sitcoms on Peacock. So
and Parks and Rec. Parks and Rec.
30 Rock, King of Queens.
Hey, what is WrestleMania? And I'm not joking. Like I know it's like, is that like the biggest event of the year, or is it
their big one?
Yeah. Or
it's the big
it's
one.
their big event of the year? Yeah.
Did you hear Cardi B might be hosting it this year?
Oh my
Jesus
God!
Christ!
No.
I haven't, especially with no crowds and everything. I've just been.
There's gonna be attendance, isn't there?
The network. Yeah, I think it's like what 20% capacity is what they're going with.
25,000 each night is what they're saying right now.
Okay.
Now honestly, it's Florida. Yeah, it was depressing until they got the Thunderdome in there because it's an interactive sport. Like it's just so hard when there's nobody there.
No, it was really hard to watch. Like when it was just empty arenas, like you could hear them calling out spots.
Yeah,
Thank God John Cena wasn't wrestling. The king of calling spots in the middle. I mean, you could hear him in a full crowd.
I can imagine, like, how's the wife? How's the kids? Just like suplex.
Suplex. Irish whip.
I just want to point out that Jay the Stingray just messaged me, screen capturing a message between me and him, in which I promised to only eat one Carolina Reaper. He has my message and he has it circled in big red.
Like, you asshole.
Sorry, man.
I'll do one more wrestling thing and I'll leave it. Did you guys see where Nia Jax screamed "my hole"?
Yeah,
on Raw the other night. My hole.
A lot of memes going around. Do you see the one where they put her face on Jim Duggan and it's just hole?
Oh.
So are y'all okay? I'll end with the rest. Are y'all?
I was already in here. You
switched cameras. It's calls for a new entrance. Sorry, Tony.
Are you excited about the new season of Dark Side of the Ring coming out? Vice?
Yeah, we were talking about that a little before the show started.
Canyon will be a good one.
Who better than Canyon?
He was good.
Was the first
He was
episode
really good.
Is the first episode Brian Pillman, I believe, isn't it?
I'm not sure. I know the XPW one, which I know is going to be disappointing, unfortunately, if you know XPW. But God, I forgot who else they're doing. Canyon, Pillman. I don't remember the other ones they announced, but yeah.
Oh,
I mean, the
series is fantastic.
It's so good, man.
So good.
I can't believe they actually were able to. The Ben Wall one, that was crazy. They were able to get that to happen. But the Owen Hart one, I could not
his
believe.
wife on there.
Yeah,
crazy.
That woman is still angry, and I don't blame her.
The one episode that stuck out to me the most was the Dino Bravo episode.
Right, that was a good one.
I had no idea about that stuff.
Yeah, it was like a whole true crime episode, practically.
Yeah, like, like a mafia hit or something like that.
Yeah.
That went.
Yeah, he shot 16 times.
Wow.
There you go, Hayden.
They should have made him eat 16 peppers.
Corey, it's probably a good time in the middle of this wrestling talk to plug a new show that's coming out. What is this I hear about S'mores Indoors branching out into the world of wrestling?
So Jonathan and I, along with Dan, next Saturday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central, will be joined by a very special guest on our first episode of 4x4 Wrestling. Mr. Sean Oliver from Kayfabe Commentaries will be joining us next Saturday night.
Nice.
If you don't know that name, anybody listening, that guy has interviewed everybody.
Yes.
Everybody.
Yeah. Go watch some of the You Shoot stuff on YouTube.
Okay, I was just fixing to say he's big on the shoot interviews. I just saw this picture right there.
Yeah, he is the guy on shoot interviews.
That's
he was
awesome.
doing
Congrats to y'all.
it. Yeah.
Looking forward to it. So.
He's the type of dude you could probably talk to for like 10 hours. Like the stories that guy's got to have.
I feel like he won't, like, if you ask him something, he won't dodge it. He'll be like, yes, here's exactly what this person was like.
And I believe we were Kevin Nash. And Chad had a shoot DVD that he got it signed by Kevin Nash. And Kevin Nash is sitting there looking at it. He goes, I haven't even seen this one yet. It's just cool. One of the coolest guys I've ever met. He was stoned off his ass. And he sat there and talked with us for like 20 minutes just bullshitting around.
No, Nash, I met him the first time at Nitro Grill, for anybody that remembers.
Nitro Grill?
Yeah.
Wow.
Way back in the day.
You didn't go to Pasta Mania?
No. Was that? Yeah, was that the restaurant? I can't remember.
Yeah, Pasta Mania.
Okay, yeah, then I was there. I couldn't remember the name of the restaurant. But yeah, I met Goldberg there too. I was lucky. Goldberg and Nash I met at Nitro Grill, and both super nice guys.
See, Goldberg to me always felt like he had the personality of a 2x4.
super friendly when you meet him. I think he's a guy that like really believed his own hype a little bit, but like if you meet him, super nice, like friendly, not a dick.
Wait, are you guys talking about Goldberg that is from that little kids TV show with Brian Callen?
Yeah.
Is that the guy you're really?
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Yeah.
You guys watch that shit?
Yep, all the time.
Dan
went to a themed restaurant about that.
Well, guys, I hate to leave y'all, but I gotta go.
Timmy, good luck, brother.
Good. Don't suffer too bad.
Man. I'll try not to. I'm already suffering, so. See.
I'll
let Steak take my spot.
Wow, folks.
Thanks, Tim.
See ya.
Thanks. See ya.
Hello. How are you?
You dodged the pain.
Yeah, I fell asleep.
You ain't got the stones.
Oh no, I don't. If you look at the comments, I'll bang an 8-ball right in front of you, like the Jew chugging a fucking beer in Landfill's face in Beer Fest. But no, you get me pissed. Like I could have handled the habanero, and then past that, I was like, nah, fuck that.
The best thing that came out of this though was I found my love for habaneros.
Yeah, habaneros are delicious. They've got
They're
great
fantastic.
flavor, and they're hot. It
has the best flavor of any.
They're so good.
Yeah.
How would you know, Hayden?
Yeah, really.
I don't. That's why I said it.
Oh no.
You really should give habaneros a shot. Very good.
Oh, nice.
Mine's in my closet.
This came from me today. So,
see, I don't agree with it, but I happen to like.
Oh, God damn it! I have a lot of fun with it.
I was going to say, I don't think Tony's going to be getting that shirt anytime soon.
Tony, you want the
Go buy this book. even though I haven't read it yet.
I finally got a copy of Snarl that I didn't have to pay like $600 for, Lauren. I finally got it.
You're
muted.
Muted.
Snarl's actually the one I think I would enjoy the most.
The Coscom edition?
It's the paperback.
The one with the illustration of the trucker on the front?
Yeah, I'll have to grab it, yeah.
No, that's fine. It's the Coscom edition. Yeah, that thing, for some reason, over the last 6 months or so, the price has gone up on the aftermarket on it, and I don't know what that's about, because there's certainly no good reason. There's a decent amount of copies on the aftermarket. So
There wasn't a hardcover of that, was there?
No, none of the Coscom editions are available in anything but trade paperback.
Do they give you like stipulations like, hey, write a werewolf novel or write a zombie novel, like with that deal?
I've told the story before. You guys want a real brief version of it?
Yeah.
So I'd sold about 24 short stories to markets, and I was starting to get a little bit of a buzz inside the horror beltway, but nothing huge. But if I send out a submission, I know I wasn't going into just the regular slush pile. I know at least it was being put to the side, which is how you kind of start to know that things are going right. And there was this back then. There was a message board called Shock Lines, and it was an online bookstore that specialized just in horror. But they had a bulletin board, and it was populated by everyone you know in the horror genre except for Stephen King, who you could imagine, like everyone showed up there at some point, that including a lot of people who are no longer with us. But publishers would go there because all these like horror writing professionals were there. And a new company, an upstart in Canada called Coscom Entertainment, posted that they were reading for traditional monster novellas and novels. And this post gave you a month window to submit a query. That's all they wanted was a query, right? So you send us, you send us like the query on what it is you can offer, and we'll tell you if we want it, if we want to see more. And I was like, I don't write traditional monsters, so I have no use for that. And then the very last day that queries were being accepted, I was up way too late. It was like 11 o'clock at night. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to send a query, because what's the worst that can happen? They're going to ask to see 3 sample chapters. Write that in a weekend, spot it off to them. I'm good. No problem. And the thing you should know is that unless you're like a big name, you really are expected to have only query about completed projects. Okay, so it's not cool to not have a project written. But I figured it was a good bluff, because first of all, they were reading for novellas, and I'd write sample chapters if they were interested. I could, in a month's time, I could get them a novella, no problem. I got a response on my complete bullshit, off the top of my head query, which read, "This sounds great. Send the whole manuscript." So I literally just belted myself across the face, and then locked myself in a room for 9 days and wrote the body of the story. And then I sent it off. And about 2 weeks later, I got a response saying, "We need a different ending, but you have a book deal if you do a new ending." And so that was like, I wrote a werewolf novella because I didn't intend to. But then that book came out and did pretty well for a first author's first, sold byline book. And I got the message from the publisher saying, something zombie for you would be really big right now, I think, because this Brian Keene guy has released this novel called Rising, and that's doing really well. And so I wrote a zombie novel. They published it in that second year, and that did. I
liked
really well.
it. Yeah, I liked that one. I didn't even know you when I read it, but
the book I'm least proud of. But thank you.
It was unique, though. I actually think it's a lot better than you probably think it is.
It's Breakfast Club meets Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah,
with exploding people.
Yeah,
that sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, it actually sounds pretty cool.
So did the producer of a film called Detention of the Dead, but that's a different story for another time.
Yeah, I've heard about that a little bit.
So I mean, the traditional monster novels happened out of coincidence and just bluffing my way into the business. Unfortunately, the third book in that line, Eternal Unrest, the Mummy novel, which I actually like quite a lot. The publisher by then was kind of checked out, and it got no support, and that book floundered. And that was, I felt like I was on a pretty good trajectory, and then that book happened, and it was like, what now? And then I just decided after that point I'd never write something just because there was opportunity. It was only going to be stuff that I wanted to write. I'm sorry, I really hijacked this thread, and I didn't mean that.
Oh no, you've got a good volume of stuff though. I think each of your books is different. You're not just doing one thing, which I love Richard Lehman, but he always did the same thing. So
there was always going to be a teenage girl in a trunk at some point.
Always.
Always.
Well, I mean, that's as there is with any good Saturday night.
Yeah, but you don't realize how many books Lehman wrote. There's a catalog there.
Yeah. I got the hardcover of Blue Eel too. That was difficult. I got a copy on. Yeah. I think the paperback's out now, right? I mean,
it's out of print, but still shipping from Amazon through the end of the month until they run out of their stock. I think they're less than 30 copies in trade paperback that are available. There is no hardcovers at Amazon. There's one reseller there. I do have hardcovers that I'm selling on Etsy, though. I have a limited number of them on Etsy. If you just search my name on Etsy, you'll find them. I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, I'm selling them at I think $45, which is, you're probably thinking is pricey, but aftermarket copies of that book go for quite a lot of money. So
yeah,
it's listed on Amazon at $987.
Well, that's a deal with a 45.
I think it's free shipping.
Hey, you know what it is? It is free shipping. I'm gonna go grab that. No, hey, it's out of stock, buddy.
Someone bought the $900 copy, or did he pull it?
No, I'm saying I went to grab the paperback. I didn't know it was going out of print, so it is out of stock.
I will tell you though, if you will save a little bit on that $900 copy if you sign up for the Amazon credit card. Isn't that
10%?
It says they will.
That's saving $90.
So I'm gonna go ahead and place my order, and hopefully they send it.
It's possible. That happens a lot.
Is that a Blu-ray shirt?
That is a Mr. Bombastic T-shirt with Blu-ray symbol on it.
All right.
It's pretty much the opposite of the shirt you're wearing, because it says, if you put cardboard around it, I'll buy it.
Hello.
Available at SmoresIndoors.podcast.com.
So, the sauce has got a shirt out now, too.
The sauce?
Oh yeah.
The sauce.
We got another Rip to Slip in the house.
What's the sauce got? Come on, give it to me.
It reads RIP. It reads RIP Philadelphia.
Look at this. Another one.
Yeah, shit, man.
You know you're not ripping any slips, Jake.
It's a movement, baby.
It is a movement.
It's for this little part at the bottom. There you go.
Get out of here with that.
Here's what I did though. When I moved, I didn't even do the whole look at me rip them up. I threw those shits right in the garbage.
I've been throwing them out for years. I wish I'd saved them, because I could have had a great video of 90 slipcases.
Lauren ripped Phantom Thread one around. Just
get out of here, Jonathan. No, that breaks my heart. That breaks my heart. Lauren, I do want to know how far you go with the packaging. Like, if you could buy just the disc at a $5 discount, would you do that?
No.
Yeah. No, you need a case.
So,
dork.
the funny thing though is that when I buy those used Redbox titles, you don't get a case. But generally speaking, I'm paying $4 for a Blu-ray of something that's very mainstream that I wouldn't pay more than that. Mm-hmm. And it's like, I probably will rent this at some point again in my life, so why wouldn't I buy it at $4? I'm saving myself the money. Because again, I mean, I don't know. I know the green case is a little bit weird, but that's what I got. But that looks fine, right?
Yeah.
So
it's good enough for Reanimator.
It's good enough for the girls I date.
So
Ew.
I don't have a problem with that, but
I was just joking.
My thing is, it's not about wanting it as cheap as possible. It's wanting it at a price tag that the normies of the world who are not collectors will still be comfortable buying the media. And everything we support that makes this media more expensive pushes them further to the sidelines. Mm-hmm. There aren't enough of us as collectors to keep this alive. when everyone has these excuses here, my least favorite excuse is, well, not everywhere has high-speed internet, so it's going to survive.
Most
That's
places do
true.
now.
Dude,
Well,
listen.
no, it doesn't matter. Either the money's there or it's not.
Right.
They're not going to keep it around to lose money because it'll make you be able to have something. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, they really don't give a shit whether you see it or not. They just care whether you paid.
Right. So what my goal is with this, and I know I'm spitting into the wind. There's no chance of it actually making a difference, but is just saying, guys, let's walk back this huge collector's edition thing. Instead, let's support releases that actually come out at a price point that people will actually buy. So when Shivers came out and it was a special edition of a minor key title that you could buy at Walmart for $12, that was something to support.
Yeah.
When you buy a $40 copy of any special edition, you're kind of reinforcing to those companies that that's what they should be making. But it's short-term thinking. The whole business will go away.
Yeah.
And that's the danger, as I see it. I mean, I know it sounds like I'm being just flippant with the rip the slip thing, but I'm not. There is really an idea behind this.
Yeah, the average person does not understand or care about
packaging,
a slipcover.
I might do it. I do want to see it again.
Hayden.
And I'd rather not spend $5 to rent it online. And stream
You're not gonna regret it.
Plus, you'll get 450 points if you buy it right now.
Oh, I don't use Redbox.
So then, are you going to go pick it up at a machine after you buy it, or how does that work?
Yeah, however you did it, I think it'll.
I just walked up to the machine.
I bought them online.
Yeah, I think you can pick what machine you want to pick it up at.
It's the same process. Did you have tax if you bought it from the machine? I'm assuming they're still gonna.
I'm sure there was tax.
Hang on, wait. There's no state sales tax in Texas.
Yeah, wait.
Is there?
Well,
no,
but there's no electricity to run the red boxes in
Never
Texas
mind,
either.
sorry.
So
I'm thinking income tax. My bad.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know about that. They've been
you
overcharging
jerks
me for
want to
my
pay state
Blu-rays.
income tax. Forget it.
Are you sure about that?
State income tax? I'm positive on that.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons Rogan went from California to Texas.
He saved $14 million, I think, just going there.
Yeah.
Something or maybe more. I think that's just a year, I'm assuming. So.
I think he just got tipped off by Tesla about the upcoming, continent-destroying earthquake. So he got out.
Everybody I know is moving to Texas. It's crazy.
Well,
I know
I don't get Texas specifically, but yeah, I would fucking absolutely be running to
People from the
not
entertainment
California.
industry. People from the entertainment industry are moving there.
Yeah,
mostly because of the state income tax. And,
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that's why I think isn't Tesla moving to Texas?
Just
because California is ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
So,
well, that's why as a sports star, even there's no fucking way. If I get drafted to California, I'm stuck there for whatever the rookie contract is. But there's not an amount of money they could give me that's gonna fucking keep me there. Because I'm gonna give fucking half of it away right away.
You gonna do pole vaulting?
Yeah, I've been doing my squats, baby.
Yeah, I've always wanted. I mean, I've spent a lot of time in Los Angeles, but this last year I've kind of gotten over ever wanting to actually live there. I still love it. I do, but what I'm hearing people going through over there right now, and I don't think it's going to get better anytime soon. I'm good. Atlanta's really nice. The South's really nice. I mean,
I've been to Los Angeles one time, and I was just amazed at the amount of people. It was just overwhelming amounts of people.
The last time I went, I used to think the homeless thing was over exaggerated because even my mom was like, that it's horrible, and I'm like, no, it's not. That people exaggerate. I won't lie. When I went to Museum of Death, we had to walk over people.
I thought this was a speedo
nice.
at first.
Yeah.
You can use it that way.
Use it that way for sure. I mean, listen, there's ladies on OnlyFans selling masks that they've worn in other areas. So
one night on Ambien, he'll use it for that.
I feel like that is happening.
There's a lot of G-string on Ambien.
There is a lot of ambient footage I wish I could find because I don't want to share it, but I do at the same time. And again, I'm working on a little Patreon.
Well, you've
thing
proved
right
you
now.
have no shame, so I don't see
Right.
why you wouldn't share it. So.
Yeah, I don't know. At this point, it's like I've kind of reached the point of no return.
Yeah.
I just
once you got the
Like, I don't want to become Al, where everyone makes fun of me all the time, which kind of has been happening. I don't know how to stop that.
We just
but-
bust your we bust your balls.
I don't know.
We like
There's a
it's-
there's a
it's-
large disc. There's a large.
It's not even the same thing.
As long as you guys don't view me like that.
No.
No,
The
and
attitude is
usually,
totally different.
you usually don't get any of those comments either until you're like, let's watch pole vaulting.
Right.
Like
Yeah,
it's usually in
yeah.
context. It's not like
Right.
Hayden's having a conversation.
I know.
We're like, you got a flashlight.
Hayden's a faggot.
There's context. It's
Yeah,
fine.
you're right. I do. I bring it upon myself for the most part.
He did too. But it was constant.
Sauce.
Yes.
I just purchased a sauce shirt.
Fucking A, man. Thank you.
I'll rock it on a show.
Hell yeah, I might buy
That's
one
awesome,
too.
man.
Is it
Yeah.
still
Let's all buy one.
expensive ass shipping, or did you guys switch services?
No,
yet?
it came to $19 total for me.
Oh, that's not bad. I paid like $40 for my damn S'mores
Wow.
Indoors T-shirt.
That's because the
We,
S'mores Indoors guys like jack the prices.
They
But it was
keep
worth
most of
it.
that shipping.
We do. We're trying to make $2.
It's the handling side of it.
Hey, fair enough. I mean,
Well, dude, the fucking Teespring is like, you should sell this for $35. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do that. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
it's a cool shirt though.
No, shipping's what gets you on all of those.
Yeah.
The shipping is what gets you.
'Cause I got
10, 15 bucks for a T-shirt, completely
Yeah.
reasonable. And then it's like, it's gonna be
Another 15 for
$20.
shipping.
Yeah, it's gonna be almost $20 to ship it.
'Cause
Hey, I
I
wanted to
bought-
buy a hoodie. I wanted to buy a hoodie, a S'mores Indoors hoodie. And I think it was like $45.
what site do you guys use?
TeePublic.
TeePublic, okay, yeah. But yeah, their shipping is kind of crazy. I only recently found that out because I bought a Region Free shirt the other day.
The good thing is if you wait for a sale,
But
Which
You-
shirt did you buy? Which
I don't remember. It just has an R on it. I think it's just the R. I think that's kind of cool.
That's the one Raiho
Yeah.
came up with. Yeah.
Oh, because of the R.
Yep. The whole R logo all came from Raiho.
Yeah, I like it, but I'm just saying. The only reason I got that is because it's fucking. Because I was looking, I would have bought one a lot sooner, but his Patreon members, here's 30% off.
Yeah,
you got it, pal. So it's like free shipping, basically. But
yeah, that's about right.
That's about it,
30%,
yeah.
Well, guys, I'm gonna call this a show.
wanna answer
the live
Sean's
portion of the show.
oh, give us 2 minutes and 8 or 7 seconds.
Well, I'm gonna let everybody go through their stuff, so we'll.
Perfect.
Once again, next Saturday night here on the channel, 9 p.m. Eastern. Join myself, Jonathan, and Dan as we're joined by Sean Oliver of Kayfabe Commentaries for the first 4x4 wrestling. And then I believe it'll be probably March 13th. We'll be back with Art Bell Classics and the Amityville Horror Stories.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So check those shows out. Lister Fiend, do you have anything coming up on Slaughterport?
Mouthful.
Yeah. Yeah. I should have a video out by the end of the weekend. I got some stuff today. One I'm pretty excited about. Jonathan knows what it is. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good for you, man. I was happy you got that. And you're right. If I'd have got there before you, I'd have snagged that shit up and I wouldn't have felt bad about it.
I was checking it on eBay, and it's like bidding like up to $35 for the DVD.
And I want to, Lance, it was going to be 24 hours this weekend, but I got bombarded with work stuff, so I'm going to move that probably to the summer. Steak, other than your shirts, what else you got?
Got Off the Grill podcast on youtube.com/steaksauce92. Also, you can get the audio version on iTunes, fucking Spotify, wherever else you get podcasts.
Awesome. Hayden.
You can find me at the Cornelius Collection. I'll be streaming tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Central, 10 p.m. Eastern.
Oh, we did the math.
And then I'll eventually be watching Lethal Weapon and hosting a live discussion for that.
You damn well better.
To answer Sean's question, no, Amazon, because of the storms and all that, it got lost in the mail.
What?
You'll
kinda
probably still
disappointed.
get it. Go ahead and get your refund. You'll probably still get it.
You probably will.
Yeah, so get that
Well,
money.
I tried to get a refund, and they said they wouldn't give me a refund, so I had to cancel it instead. So I don't know. Maybe
It's
I'll still
weird.
get it, but
I got those new Scream Factory website Blu-rays immediately. So
What?
Some people send them
Yeah,
immediately.
I saw where people were getting them, and that's been such a problem with Scream Factory lately too.
I got my shit that still says, we took your order. Good.
We got it, buddy. The check cleared.
Yeah.
We're good.
But that's it for
I
me.
really,
You know,
really
the best
fiery
person,
burp.
the best person to talk about, how long shipping takes, is in this stream right now. Mr. Tony down there at the bottom, verbally assaulted Vinegar Syndrome last year and became a minor web celebrity because of it.
They send some stuff in the new round separate. So if anybody ordered from the last sale, I've gotten my stuff in like 2 shipments. I don't know why. Don't panic, I guess.
Yeah, so Tony did go down to their headquarters and piss on their sign. We saw that.
I love that video. Just how
I
pissed Tony is at the beginning of that video. Just like a big chaw in. Just
Yes. I refer to him as vagina syndrome. But I can't wait to run into him at the next convention we go. Hopefully they'll be at the one here in Nashville. So I'm sure I'm on their wanted poster of do not come up to our table. Because I just come up there and buy the stuff and then immediately put it on eBay for him and
association with Tony got us kicked out of the Vinegar Syndrome group on Facebook.
Yeah,
we got removed.
But Tony, what you guys have anything up on the Triple Flicks channel or anything?
No, I've usually got decent. I've been working on my room this weekend. I've been redesigning my man cave area, and putting some new stuff up, new shelves and some stuff. So that's kind of been taking up my time, and actually work's been freaking crazy since the first of the year. So just really had time for it, fixing up the room and all that jazz.
Yeah, cool.
Eventually, here soon. I think I'll be done with it here in a couple weekends, and then I'm gonna reshoot a video of showing it all off. So it's getting
Awesome.
slowly.
And by the way, you guys that joined us tonight that weren't a part of the contest, I'll get your channel infos down in the description after we're done. Lauren, I know you got a lot of stuff you've been doing and coming up still. What you got going on?
Yeah, so Monday morning, this Monday, the 22nd, at 9 a.m., I have a conversation live with the great Ramsey Campbell, one of the most significant horror writers in history, and certainly of the living class, probably in the top 3, no matter how you cut it. So that's big. That's big. And it's an opportunity for people to get to ask questions of a living legend. So if you can't watch it live, you can get those questions to me. Either message me on Twitter or send me an email, visitedbyvoices@gmail.com. I will try and answer everyone's question because I do know this is a kind of rare opportunity.
Yep.
Then on the Monday the 1st, I have a conversation lined up with Jean Cavellos, who was the editor of Del Abyss, which is a real cornerstone of modern horror lit. She's responsible for launching the careers really of a ton of people. Mike Arnzen, who I had on the show just yesterday, Brian Hodge, who was one of the early guests and is my favorite living writer, Kathy Koja, her classic novel Cipher, which never fails to appear on the top 10, 20 horror novels of the previous century. So she's a hugely influential figure and probably an unsung hero that we need to sing a lot more songs about. Then on the 5th, Friday the 5th, I have Mark Allen Gunnels joining me, who is a great writer in his own right and kind of comes from the same time period in class as I came from. So that'll be an exciting conversation, much like talking to Mike Arnzen was exciting because we're kind of from the same time too.
Awesome.
Nice.
And I did want to mention with our wrestling show, Dan's going to be a permanent member of that show, so that's awesome. But beyond that, what else do you have going on, Dan, on your channel?
Flesh Wound Features. We post a lot of shows, so we got all sorts of stuff popping up there on YouTube.
St. Maud review.
Yes, I love St. Maud. We've got to get your opinion on that now. VinegarSyndrome.com, my company. I'm just kidding. That'd be that would be fun.
Tony's
I
like,
want
why? Why did it take so long to give me my shit then?
We got a bunch of stuff. We have a Giallo tournament coming up that's very in-depth but frustrating at the same time.
Because the wrong movies aren't going to win.
I'm fighting for some of them, but yes, we're covering a lot. I'm fighting. If
it comes down to Tenebrae winning, I'm calling foul. I'm telling you that right now.
With the Giallo thing, there's going to be multiple tournaments. I'm still fighting, man. It's hard. Different opinions. But it's not. It's an elimination tournament, so technically some of the good ones can go early than what they're up against. So yeah, check that out.
Cool. Jonathan, anything on bombastic reviews?
The only thing I know for sure is on March 6th, me and Corey here are going to take a trip with our significant others to St. Louis. So I bought I have like an actual camera, and I'm going to try to film as much of that as I can. And
wait, show that one more time. What kind of camera you got?
It's a Nikon.
Oh.
Go by Metropolis. Go to casinos.
Go to casinos?
Yeah.
But we'll be filming some of that stuff, and hopefully I'll get that up not too long after. So,
will you be filming anything outside the hotel room?
I think there's going to be a hotel room. We're just going to be out there and back. So
it's a day trip.
It's like an hour and a half from my house. So yeah. Sea steak that took way more than 2 minutes. So
it did. It really did.
You satisfied his OCD.
Guys, thanks for being with us tonight, watching us suffer on this pepper. Thanks for hanging out with us. And until next Saturday night on this channel, we'll see you later.
Good night.